Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla. Today we are going to do Follow a Sketch February Day 10. Here is the lovely layout. It looks like it's from Heather Waldron in 2012 maybe. Anyway, I went ahead and got started. I actually started this video and got interrupted, so I started it over. I took a piece of white daisy cardstock from Close to My Heart, and I stamped this stamp from We Are Memory Keepers, this heart. Now, when I pulled the heart off, I'd never used it. It's super old. It broke, so I have this broken heart, but that's okay. I just stamped that in Close to My Heart black. Then I took some hot off the press paper. This week I'm doing Freckled Fawn is my actual product challenge, but I've paired all these Freckled Fawn embellishment kits that I bought with hot off the press papers because I want to get them out of the stash too. So this back paper actually looked like this. Then I cut off all the flowers around and made it into this, and then I used this EK scallop punch and then inked it. So that is my back piece. Then I took this black piece and it has all the different colors in it. Then I took this red with kind of pink polka dots. Then I took this and I inked both of those. I took this piece of gray with hearts and notebook punched. There's my notebook punch. I got this off Amazon. I don't know where I got, it's also EK Success. I don't know where I got the scallop. It's not my favorite. It's a little too big of a scallop for my taste, but so I don't use it very often, but I did use it for this. Now, after I cut the border off of this paper, I fussy cut some of the flowers because in the sketch they have this big flower spray right here. And so I'm going to, mine's not going to be so big, but I am going to build that. I have not yet glued down my pictures, so let me do that. These pictures are of a hotel in Sulphur, Oklahoma, and it's called the Artisan, and it is the most beautiful, wonderful hotel. And my best friend and I went there for fall break back in 2016, I think. Let me look. It's probably on the back of these pictures. Oh, not on the back of that one. I'm pretty sure it was 2016. And this is just the outside of it. And then this was from our room, the sun setting. So I thought those were two pretty pictures. So I'm going to use them. Okay. So now, a lot of these were on the edge, and so I'm going to have to do some strategic placing. So I'm going to put those down first. I'm not a big fussy cutter, but this is 2 layouts this week that I have fussy cut stuff. It's crazy. Like I said, I'm not usually a big fussy cutter, so the fact that I've done it twice is kind of a big deal. I am super glad that I chose to pair these, my Freckled Fawn, with this hot off the press emphasis, because I have realized that there are some papers that I just don't need to keep now that I've used them. Hot off the press papers, I don't like where that one, I don't like where this part is landing on this. So let's see, maybe like that tuck it underneath there instead. Yeah, I like that better. Hot off the press papers. These are all really old, and I haven't bought anything from hot off the press in several years. But I will say this, these papers that probably are 10 years old are super duper thin. Now they may be better now, but I'm having a really hard time because I've gotten so used to 49 and Market and even like Simple Stories, which isn't as thick, but that these thin papers are just super hard for me to use nowadays. And so I've realized that I'm going to use them once and then probably get rid of the rest of them that's left. Which is kind of sad because there's a lot of it. But, you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. And that's probably one reason why I didn't pull for it very often, is because the quality is just not as good as I want it to be. Actually, I think I'm going to put this one over here. And you know, when the quality's not up to your standards, you're probably not going to use it as often. There we go. I like that better. And then I have one more. Like I said, my spray is not nearly as big as the one in the picture, but I like it. Now, I also have this that I thought I could use. But I just don't, I just don't like it as well as I thought I was going to. So that's probably going to go back in the collection. Okay, so there's that. So now let me pull out my Freckled Fawn, because that's the stuff I'm supposed to be using. This is the April 23 collection. So I have this washi. Now the blues and pink, but once it gets to that purple, that's not going to work. So I don't know if I just have a really hard time using washi anyway. I need to work at it. I have the puffy stickers, which I would like to add some hearts. So I will add that. I have some wood veneer arrows, which I could also use. There's also these washi stickers, but they're just not quite the right color for my paper. I have these stickers that are cork. I will probably use that for my title, which their title is here, and the cork will really stand out there, so that'll be good. Let's look at the chipboard, see if there's anything I can put on here. I can't use the purple. Let's talk about this, the story of the day. Love this time of year, everyday moments. I could do love this time of year because we would take a trip every fall break together, and I like that a lot. That's about the only one I see, but I might put this somewhere, like maybe right there. Because the colors just aren't quite the right colors for this paper. The puffies were, but the rest of it's not really. So let's see, do I need a tag anywhere? This pink camera one would look good. Break up the gray on gray that I have going on here. like that. And that's really, again, about the only one that's the right color. The blue would be okay, but I don't really have a story. So I think that's it. So I'm going to put, they have, I do think I'll use some arrows. So let me do that before I do the puffy stickers. I probably won't use all of them, but I could do that. And maybe there. And one there. I like that. Okay. That'll leave me a couple more that I need to use up. I feel like my layouts have been super simple this week, but sometimes that's just the mood you're in. Now they have these dots going down, so I'm going to use these, all this one size to do that. Feel like they need to be a little bit more in. I'm going to try to use these. We'll see how it works. Because with my hand, I can't see where I'm putting them. Okay. Still don't think that's quite right, but that's all right. Okay. Then for these little ones, I don't know if I'll use the little ones anywhere. So I'm going to spell artesian. Although you can, well, no, there was a sign there, but I had to cut it down to make it the right size. Now this is not the only layout I've done about this hotel. So they probably all say the artesian. That's the one problem with scrapbooking not chronologically. It's because sometimes you do a page and then you put it in the album, and then 2 years later when you do another page, you're like, oh, huh, I used the same title. That's okay. If that's what people pay attention to when they look, if people even look at my scrapbooks, I don't even know if they will once I'm gone. Maybe. I mean, you like to hope so, but who knows, right? But yes, this hotel is actually owned by the Choctaw? No, Chickasaw. I think it's the Chickasaw Native American tribe. And it has these amazing stores around the bottom of it. And they have this super good restaurant in it, and then another little 50s looking kind of soda shop that you can get breakfast. And they have this humongous hot tub and a swimming pool that's both in and out. You can swim under and it'll be outdoors. And a spa. And I've been there 3 times now and I love it. It's just amazing. Artesian Hotel, and then I think I'll have the arrow here. I think over here I'm going to put Fall Break 2016. Now I know it's 2016 because the first trip we took together was in 2015 and we went to New York together. So I can remember that the second one we took was this one, and that was 2016. And then we've gone to, where else have we gone? We've gone to, we've gone here twice actually. We've gone to Pahuska, where the pioneer woman, where she's from, and she has her restaurant and stuff. We've been there once. We went to a craft show in Oklahoma City a couple years. We went to where else did we go? A craft show in I didn't leave enough room for 2016. May have to move that. The big War Eagle craft show in Arkansas. And then last year we took a 1-year break because her daughter got married. And then last year we didn't really go anywhere. We went to, both of our daughters are at the same college, and so we went there and spent a day with our girls together. We went shopping and to a little bakery, coffee shop, and we did that. So let's see. I can still put the arrow there. I can actually move this down a little bit. There we go, like that. Okay. So my next question is, do I want a few hearts? I think I do. Good job. So we try to take a fall break trip every year. I don't know where we'll go this year. We're actually thinking about going back to Arkansas to Eureka Springs, which is a fun little town that has all kinds of, it's just a really neat little town. So we're thinking about there. Do I want a heart anywhere else? I kind of feel like I need another blue one. Put it here. And another little pink one here. Like that. I think that's it. So I think that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to see more of Follow a Sketch February layouts, hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, I am going to do, sorry, squirrel, but I am going to do a little journaling here. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. There will be a still shot at the end. I don't think I will do much except add some journaling, but there will be a still shot just in case I do change my mind about anything. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.